My name is Nathan Wild, and in this video, I'm going to show you how my wife and I made $201,000 in sales with a 30% profit margin in our fourth season farming just a half-acre market garden with no employees or volunteers. We did it using what we now call the Farmhub model, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So if you're a small scale farmer and you're trying to make a full-time income off your farm, but you're just not making enough money to feel comfortable, you're working 6 to 7 days per week, maybe you've taken on a lot of debt and you're worried about how you're going to pay it all back, and you're just getting burnt out every season and you kind of know that your business model is unsustainable. I just want to let you know that I get it, because this is the exact situation we were in when we first started our farm. So we followed the standard business advice, which is build a diversified farm. So have many sales channels and make many products and just do a whole bunch of stuff just to get your revenue up. And what we found was that it was really chaotic. It was too much work and it didn't really make us enough money to live on. And what we realized is that it wasn't our work ethic that was the issue. It was actually the business models themselves. And so in our first year of farming, we did a little bit of everything. So we did a weekly veggie box CSA, free choice online ordering, home delivery, a ton of value-added products, and we even had a few restaurant and grocery store accounts. And what we started to notice was that our most profitable customers were actually our free choice online customers. So we did something that they tell you you're not supposed to do, which is instead of diversifying our sales, we got rid of our CSA, we cut out a lot of our value-added products, we dropped our wholesale accounts, and we focused all of our energy into our free choice online farm store and home delivery. 4 years later, we generated $201,000 in sales, the 30% profit margin, which turned out to be $60K in profits while farming just a half-acre market garden and with just a 2-person team. And just to show you that we didn't have any special circumstances that gave us an unfair advantage, I wanted to explain the situations we've had to deal with throughout our farming journey, because we really did pick one of the worst places to start a farm. So we live in the West Kootenay region of British Columbia, and we live in an area that's literally in the middle of nowhere. So the closest city is 6 hours away. Vancouver is about 8 hours away. And so we're in this small mountainous town where land prices are the highest in the country, same with the cost of living. And the population that we deliver to, we deliver to 2 towns, and the combined total population of those 2 towns is less than 20,000 people. The competition is also really intense here, so there's tons of small-scale market gardens just like us, all selling the exact same thing. So, farmers markets and wholesale accounts are largely unviable. The growing season is really short, so it's about 5 to 6 months. We've had to move 3 times in the past 5 years. And because we've never had a secure long-term lease, we haven't invested in any permanent infrastructure like hoop houses and nurseries, so we've never had the ability to do season extension. We've also never had access to grant funds, so because we don't own land and we don't have farm status and we've never had employees, we've never qualified for grant funding. And yet, despite all this, we were able to build a $200,000 business with just 2 people, and that's because we use the Farmhub model. Emily and I often wonder, what we could have accomplished in this amount of time if we started with the Farmhub model, we own land or at least had long-term leases, and we had grant funding and could build permanent infrastructure. And that's why we're excited to start teaching this model, because we want to see what the Farmhub model could do in the right environments. Okay, so let's break down the Farmhub model. So there's 4 components to it. There's the free choice online farm store, local food aggregation, a farm credit membership, and home delivery. So I'm going to break down each section so you can see why this model is so effective. So Unlike a traditional weekly veggie box CSA, which locks you into this low $30 average order for like 20 straight weeks, a free choice online farm store allows you to easily upsell customers and boost your average orders because they have to come to your website to make an order. And if you have a bunch of other products, then it's easy for them to start adding those products to their cart and making larger orders. Your orders are also more steady and predictable, unlike a farmer's market. So if it rains or there's a holiday, your farmer's market sales will take a nosedive, but with online sales, they're a lot more consistent. And the reality is that most people prefer the flexibility of ordering what they want when they want. And when you offer that flexibility and combine it with the convenience of online ordering and home delivery, your customers will stick around a lot longer. Local food aggregation is the next component, and it's what increased our average order from $30 to $64 per order, which is more than double. By collaborating with other local farms and artisans and creating a full diet offering, you can become this convenient one-stop shop for all things local. And not only that, you can also become this reliable sales channel for other producers in your community. The third component is the farm credit membership, which is how we collect upfront cash similar to a traditional CSA while still allowing free choice ordering. And this has really become the financial engine of our business. So here's how it works. So instead of selling a weekly subscription, we sell store credits to our online farm store, which allows customers to order what they want when they want. And what we've noticed is that this credit-based system creates unique buying behaviors that are both more profitable and easier to manage in a weekly veggie box subscription. So here's what we learned. Many members order irregularly. So some people will order weekly or bi-weekly, but a lot of people order like once a month or once every 6 months. It's very irregular. And this allows you to safely sell more memberships than you could a weekly veggie box CSA because you're not committed to fulfilling a box every single week. And this is the secret to how we're able to manage over 100 memberships while only farming a half acre, just 2-person team. Another advantage is the ability to sell higher tiered memberships. So our membership model ranges from $500 to $750 to $1,000 to $2,000. And what we found is that about 80% of our members choose the $500 option, but 20% choose one of the higher 3 tiers, and $1,000 option is actually the second most popular option. And lastly, we found that on average, every membership that we sell renews once per year. So for example, if someone joins in the winter, they'll usually renew by the end of the summer. And that's because the membership is reloadable. So once they run out of credits, they can just buy another one and reload their membership. And this allows you to effectively double your CSA revenue without you having to add more members. So if you sold $50,000 worth of memberships, that would turn into $100,000 by the end of the year. And the final component is home delivery. So if you want to make a full-time income from your farm, you have to operate year-round, and because you can't have those big gaps in your income, and home delivery allows you to do just that. There's also huge demand for home delivery, and that's only going to increase. So very few farms are offering home delivery, and the few that aren't doing it well or profitably. So if you can figure out how to do it profitably, there's a huge opportunity for you with home delivery. And home delivery also increases access to local food to anyone with internet connection. So right now, local food can really only be bought at the farmer's market, or you have to join a CSA. But with online ordering and home delivery, you open the accessibility to basically anyone in your community. So a Farmhub model, I think, is truly a win-win-win model because you make more money, you can become a reliable sales channel for local food in your community, and because you make eating local easier, you can increase access to local food. And if you can clearly see the potential of turning your farm into a farm hub, then I want to encourage you to join our Farmhub mentorship program. So we've helped farms in California and British Columbia, Ontario, Indiana, Montana, Illinois, Kentucky, North Carolina, Louisiana, Spain, and many other places launch farm hubs in their community. And this is a year-long business mentorship program designed to remove a lot of the guesswork and to help you launch your farm hub and start making money as quickly as possible. So I want to go over what is included in the mentorship program. So once you join, we will get to work building an online farm store for you using Shopify, which is the best platform for this model, and it's designed to look and function just like ours, preloaded with the apps that we recommend and product photos and descriptions. You'll also get access to our full library of video tutorials for Shopify to help you get over the learning curve quickly. We'll set up a fully automated farm credit membership directly inside your Shopify store. And your first task will be to create a full diet offering of local food in your community, which we call building a vendor dream team. And we'll guide you through that whole process step by step. We'll also set up a marketing system and teach you our customer journey framework. We'll help you implement a refer a friend program and an email marketing system that includes our 4-step weekly email newsletter template, which we'll build for you in your Shopify store, as well as a weekly order reminder template and 6 automated customer emails that we'll set up directly in Shopify for you. You'll also learn our home delivery system, including video tutorials on how to use the home delivery app that we recommend. You'll learn how to analyze your profit and loss statement so you can quickly identify what's making you money and what isn't. And once your farm hub is up and running smoothly, we'll show you how to get new customers for free using our Facebook Marketplace strategy, which is basically about posting consistently in your Facebook local buy and sell groups, which we found are the best way to get new customers. And throughout the entire process, we'll be available to help you whenever you get stuck or have questions. And we also have a free school group where you can connect with other farmers and farm hubs, and that's where all of our video tutorials and resources will live. Now, this is a paid mentorship program, and it is an investment. It costs a few $1,000s, but if you can just sell 5 farm credit memberships, that alone will cover the entire cost of the program, and honestly, it's not that hard to do. So just keep that in mind. If you'd like to apply for our Farmhub mentorship program, just book a call so that during that call, I can ask you questions about you and your farm and your business goals. And if I feel like you're a good fit and I can genuinely help you, then I will invite you into the mentorship program. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like to learn more about the Farmhub model, then just be sure to join our free school group called Small Scale Rebellion. And hopefully I will see you inside.